welcome to another exciting time on Social Moments. Our lineup today, we have Wizkid, and this is Cancel. We have Inside Gist, so stick around. Also, VeryDarkBlackMan has been released, and everybody is just waiting for him to bring out his camera and tell us, what happened. Davido and Chioma is just peppering us with videos left, right, and center. Is it for music, PR, or are they just showing us how much they love themselves? Also, we have Solomon Buchi and Nancy Isime. Bella is there too. Burna Boy and Portable is like there is a collabo that is happening between both of them. This is not all, there is more. But I cannot do this alone. My Aproko partner will soon be here. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. This is Social Moments. My name is Otunjoy Abosede, and I'm right here with my Aproko partner.
Hello, this is the voice of Mo.
Voice of Mo.
By the way, Oja, I mean, like, you're giving me some giving today. They say you don't change. Anyways, let's get over this. They say no.
Let's not keep our viewers waiting.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get right into it.
All right, so we're starting off with Wizkid. Baba don't turn cancellation meme. What's happened? What occurred?
So apparently, we just woke up one day and we are seeing that Wizkid has cancelled his tour, like the North American one, in about 4 or 5 places. And people are like, yo, Wizkid, what's really going on? This is not the first time you are cancelling your tour. This is the Mariah tour. This tour is supposed to be dedicated to your late mom. Like, this is the tour that we expect that you really, Garamo, like you will really, apply prayer. This is the tour that we expect that you apply pressure to, but we're just waking up and then we're hearing that you're cancelling your tour. Like, what is going on?
4 out of 11 now, if not 5.
Yeah, and there are speculations that, he canceled the tour because of low ticket sales. And people are like, a whole Wizkid, like what is going on? Like
top 3.
She in Star, don't they? People are asking questions.
Maybe he hasn't gone for renewal or stuff like that.
Some people are saying. I mean, there are speculations that he has become lazy as an artist. Once he started, gaining the global prominence, he became lazy and laid back. There are also people that discover that, he and his baby mama, who is also his manager, are no longer following themselves on Instagram, begging or betting the question that is everything all right at home.
You know what? This is the reason why they say people shouldn't mix business with with pleasure. I mean, he has decided to mix it, and maybe this is one thing that is affecting him. Because Wizkid, we already know right from time that Wizkid is not so much of an, see me kind of person like Davido that will carry his matter on his head and stuff like that. He's soft, he's laid back, but this time around, it's just as if no effort at all.
Yes.
Do you think that we don't have time again. If you don't carry your market on your head, nobody will carry it for you.
Move on. I mean, there are a lot of artists.
The only thing we'll just do is to comment, oh, nice album, oh, nice show, that's all. If you don't give it your all, give it your energy, act as if, I think there was somebody that said something like, act like you are just starting up this career. Carry it on your head so that people will follow you with that energy and you maintain. One thing with the industry is if you don't give it your time, your energy, your effort, your everything,
you start to
depreciate.
Yes, and it's very unfortunate because this is not the first tour that Wizkid is going to cancel as well. And then some people are saying that maybe he's still grieving, the whole his mom thing. Some people are like, but whatever it is,
I mean,
bro.
if he's not out of that space, he wouldn't have, decided to do this. So
yes, like he wouldn't have even given us the album in the first place, let alone the tour. What? Bro, you better buckle up because
nowadays, if you just say
that Rema is even out there shouting that it's no longer big 3, it's now big 4. So if you're not careful, Rema will just dethrone you, and then before you know it, people like, Mo will just Wizkid you. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Wizkid is the council, so Mo will just Wizkid you. Because Mo will cancel Wizkid.
On social media, they took that thing very high because now, they are not using the word cancel again now.
No,
they are
it's
using
not
the word
Wizkid.
Any small thing, I will Wizkid you. Any small thing, I will Wizkid the other now.
I mean, if not that she's my Aproko partner and I can't do this, I'll just Wizkid her. But anyways, I have to string her along, so...
It's not your fault. I blame Wizkid for all of this.
Okay,
so let's get talking Chioma and Davido. I mean, while Wizkid is still trying to figure out what to do with his life.
If his relationship will still work with his manager or not. Davido that has carried Chioma wholesale is just pressing our necks. If you are single to stupor this time around, make sure you don't have data. Because if you watch the videos that they are releasing back to back, and the way Chioma is just saying,
Chioma is giving me that vibe of naughty girl. You know those quiet people that are really quiet, but they are nasty.
You find such characteristics with people that are quiet, people that put on glasses, all those FUA, they call them FUA, the intelligent ones. Once you are putting on glasses, they'll believe that you are...
Oja, where are you going?
No, we are just... Okay.
Oja, where are you going?
No, I'm just saying that way.
Oja, where are you going?
All right. So, I mean, Chioma is someone that we already know that she's very quiet. You know, left to her, she will not even be on social media at all. She just like, you know, enjoying life privately. But look at Chioma in the outside, you know, vibing to Davido's song and
really whining, giving Davido lap dance, you know, giving.
And somebody on the comment section say, do you notice how, like, she was whining like quite like. This is a outside song. I don't want to narrate it. It shouldn't be deeper than it is already, but it's okay. I feel like whatever it is that Davido and Chioma is giving us, we'll take it.
You don't have choice. You will collect it. And there are speculations that, you know, if you notice, Chioma comes out like this when Davido has a project outside. So there, you know, it's possible that, you know, she's helping her husband to promote his album vibe. And you know, that song with Omale is really doing well, really doing numbers. So I mean, why not?
But what about the other songs on that album?
You see that one? Oroba, thank you. That's my favorite song.
How is it your favorite song when you are slim?
That's the idea.
Oroba,
thank you. You know that what you don't have, what you aspire to have. What you aspire to have, you embrace it.
Because I don't understand this Oroba 10 kilo when I'm just here dealing with a 2 kilo somebody or something.
Me, I'm looking at the future, don't worry. I have the inner eyes.
Okay, so I feel like the energy that Davido and Chioma are putting on this particular one, they should put it on others too. So it won't happen, just like what happened with Timeless. You know, there are some songs on that album that didn't really trend as much. And now they have 5 already. So let me tell you,
the funny thing about music is that a lot of times these artists cannot even determine what song would go viral. True. Sometimes their attention is on one song, and then before you know it, it's another. I want to believe that Unavailable wasn't the song that Davido was even trying to promote off the Timeless, but Unavailable just came and, you know, took over, and then they're like, you know what, let's ride on the wave. And I want to believe that's exactly what is happening with this album as well. I mean, Omale before the collaboration had been quiet for a while, so I personally wasn't even expecting that was a song that would, you know, I want to believe Davido was even trying to promote one or two of his collaborations with the international acts, you know, hoping to gun for a Grammy. I mean, why not if not? But hey, it's looking like it's that collaboration with Omale that is doing the numbers. So why not if not? Let's go. Please, let's talk about the latest.
Mkambala.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my goodness, Mkambala. I mean, they're pressing our necks as much as Davido and Chioma. They're also pressing our necks.
You know that Jumajuk has released music video for this Naga design. Hey.
God's design.
Of course, you know that our wife is inside that video.
Yes. So,
but as I'm watching the video, which Chioma?
Chioma, she's always there.
I think that you're talking about Davido Chioma. That's why I say which Chioma.
No,
she has to be
Chioma
there
is still
now.
God's design too for Davido.
Yes.
You know, so we are talking about
Chioma Good has to be there now. You know, she's the intermediary between Juma and Prices. So
but then a lot of people have come out to say Chioma,
you don't do it. After this one, you go do.
You have done the work that God asked you to do. Thank you very much.
Come on, be going.
You can come and go, please.
But seriously, I mean, I don't know if it was just my eyes, but in that video, Pricey was looking like she's
you know.
I mean, especially that part where she had bent down, it was giving like, you know. No, I have to, because, you know, to tell you that I farabaled, I patiently watched that video. You know, it was giving something at the side, but maybe, you know, sometimes when you're on set, there are attires that are given to you, there are costumes that are given to you to wear, and so maybe the corset of that costume.
But then why is it that most of her costumes, they're actually busy around the tummy area? Most.
It's not good design.
Most of our costumes are either busy here or busy here? Is it that God's design is designing? Anyway, should we start a countdown? Well,
So, by my calculation, if we want to count down...
More, by your calculation, 10 kg.
See, let this be on record.
Okay.
We are looking at sometime between September, October, November.
Okay.
But let's just say October, November.
Okay.
If my eyes are not deceiving me, by October, November, we should be hearing...
There will be a bon boy or bon girl.
Or bon girl or Ibeji.
Somewhere around the corner.
You know.
Can we now move to...
Yes, we can now move.
All right, so let's move on to
Pella.
Pella. I mean, just last week here, we were talking about Pella and how he was ranting and saying, oh, he's the one taking care of his parents. When he has an elder brother, it's always too much for him, you know, for his age. And, you know, you said something like, I mean, it's too young for him to be the one to actually be bearing all the burden, even though some people feel like, oh, you are the one God has blessed. So it's not wrong for you to actually do for your family. But then, he's complaining about this, and then he's spending millions of naira on the love of his life.
Yeah, why not if not? Is it not because of the love of his life that he's able to have money to give his family in the first place? I mean, we called it, Jarvis particularly has come out to say that her relationship with Pella is strictly business.
Maybe they fell in love along the line.
It's not even...
It's more of business.
Of course, even if there is love there, without that business,
Pella
would not even have money in the first place to say. And for Pella to say he wants to spend 13 million on Jarvis, that means he has seen much more from her. And there's a possibility that this is also a business, you know, this thing that if I give her 13, if I spend 13 million on her, you know that Jarvis Pella has even said that Jarvis has good head.
Yes, he said it's the oil, oil.
So he's just appreciating the oil.
But if we are saying Jarvis has good head, like oil there head, that means oil not today Natasha head, like.
Why do you like to Jijo Michael Jackson, like your father saying?
No, I'm just like trying to, you know, everything is entertainment, it's business. Do you get? But let's continue.
My dear.
Don't be annoyed.
Anyways, so if Pella says 13 million naira on Jarvis, I mean, I feel like that's the... Even though they seen the fight which they be that to where Jarvis they talk, say Pella they tell her, say me she wake up for midnight, come cook.
A lot of people were like, number one, how old are you? Do you mean that both of you are now living together?
Cohabiting. How old you be before you start to cohabit?
Even man, how they cohabit?
You see, because mommy will beat you. You see what I'm saying? But in this generation.
So to the extent that he will have to wake you up, or he can wake you up at midnight to cook. And she said something, she was like, this one is happening because she's just a girlfriend. That if they eventually get married, this would not happen. I didn't understand you, ma.
If they eventually get married.
You didn't know that, Maida, anything you start from relationship, like there is a possibility that you get to experience times 2 or times 3 of that.
But she's the one that wake up some days ago, some weeks ago, to say that it's just business transaction. So why is the talk of relationship and leading to
waking up in the night, like when the sleep is, like you said, that's the time I fly to my village meeting. Do you get?
I even saw a comment that somebody was like, is it like these people, they don't have elders at home? You know, they say Yoruba one, Lagbanle, that can call them to order and be like, hello, what are you doing out there?
And the way they spill everything out on social media, just like that.
With that Sandra Benedette. Who be that Sandra Benedette? She didn't have work, innit?
That's her work.
I better roll on. Person we don't blow there, person we won't blow to blow.
I mean, but the good side of it is Pella won an award.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh,
you know, he won an
Best
award.
African TikToker, be something like that in one African. I mean, that's
it's
good.
Paying off.
You see that the oil on Jarvis said is also helping him.
So you should most definitely find someone with enough oil on his or her head to rub up on you.
But don't use this thing to now leak all the oil at there. We'll go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yes, I want to go and beat her.
You're welcome back, guys. We still have lots of juicy gist for you, and we will go right into this particular one, talking about Ayra Starr. I don't know if you guys saw on the internet, mashup of pictures that made it look like Ayra Starr did gba. Like, you know, one Rihanna one.
What is
like
gba?
Like she dey ooze, and then you dey sell swagger, it ooze from my body. Like she have B.O. and she have M.O. Like mouth odor, body
odor.
Body odor.
Absolutely fine. BOMO.
You know, you have to forgive everything before somebody will go and be having PTSD or, you know, those things. Rihanna, Thames, Tyler, Wizkid. And that thing was taken from the recent video that Wizkid and Ayra Starr just shot to. From that their new song, Is It Give Me That? I'm waiting me that. It looks like say Ayra Starr, they give them Wizkid that.
Give me that odor. I like that.
But seriously though, like what in the Ayra Starr body odor is going on allegedly?
I like the part of allegedly because this is more than just a coincidence. So if it was happened in maybe we just saw one screenshot or two, okay, no, well, maybe the song they were vibing to, they just, you know, somehow just got it ready to do. But 20 pictures.
But do you actually think this is real or you think it's just an agenda?
No, this agenda is really agending if it's agenda.
For you.
It is agending well. Oh.
Let me give you the
because
genesis.
who is that person? Who is that person that is doing that? Is it coming from, what's his name?
Let me
is
give
he
you
the
the
one?
genesis of this matter.
It's okay.
So I don't know if people remember, there was a time that Ayra Starr and J1 had taken a picture. And in that picture, J1 had attempted to, you know, hold someone me now. You know, he wanted to hold Ayra Starr like, you know, and Ayra Starr just hold his hand like,
Edja, please don't hold me too much.
You know. And since that time, J1 has not rested on the internet, especially X, formerly Twitter. Any small attempt like this, people will remind J1 that like, hey, day or day. That's why
you that Ayra Starr rejected.
They don't want to snap picture
Ayra Starr
with
rejected you.
And this thing has been going on for a while. I think about a year or two. And it looks like somebody in the corner was just waiting. Say, this Ayra Starr, you think you're all that, Abi?
Don't worry.
You think you're fine?
You
think
coming
you're
back
slick.
for you.
You think, yeah, because you're doing Sabi girl. You think because you're doing do. Don't worry now. I'm going to get you. Just hold up and see. And then on the day that we did not expect, this person came up with a mashup of pictures portraying Ayra Starr.
Bad day, devil, drink water.
You get it. And I just be like, wow. And the funny part is that this person got the mashup of pictures, not just one person. Like
just one, different people. Several people. And just the same position. It's either they are doing something like this or doing like this or
it's a situation where
really got
it's a situation where somebody is watching, like waiting for you to sleep up, and you think you're sticky, just be riding on, don't worry.
But is it really possible for her to actually be experiencing something like that, either body odor or mouth odor, and nobody in her circle, not her family members, not her music members, not her best friend, nobody has actually called her to say, you know what, I think you should change your lotion or change your perfume or change this?
Let me tell you something, Oja. I can bet the yash that I don't have that it cannot happen under Don Jazzy management. Right. Another management, maybe. But Don Jazzy's management, like, it ain't gonna happen. Because do you know what it takes for you to be in Mavens? I mean, I don't exactly know, but Mavens is like one of the top, if not the top, in Nigeria, and they have that global recognition. They have that global stand. I mean, a fraction of Maven was sold to a foreign company. So what are we talking about?
So that is to say, artists that are under that label, they go beyond just their talents. They take care of them physically. They look at them. Okay, what are you putting on? What kind of face are you putting on? Whatever you are out there.
Do you think Ayra Starr used to wear all this pelebe that she used to wear before? Is after she entered maybe they have to give her a particular outlook.
As a Gen Z representative,
exactly.
It will be good if you rebrand yourself and you put on stuff like this. And she actually likes it because I don't think it would have been forced down her throat if she does not like that kind of dress.
I don't know that part though, but it's obvious that she likes it because any small thing she
any small thing, she don't use handkerchief, so scared. Any small
she has a mentor, but we'll not go into that. Anyways, so that's really that about. I feel like it's an agenda, and I think that maybe, and you know, the unfortunate part is people now think that it is J1 that is behind that thing, you know, as a payback. But I don't think he's that creative, or you know, I don't think he has the time to be putting all of these things together.
It's okay. Okay, since you're saying that he's not creative, maybe Nengi is the creative one with her coming back after giving birth to her baby girl.
That outfit is
creativity
telling, I'm outside. I'm outside. Look me, I'm outside. I'm in the street.
She was practically naked though.
No, now you they see him as naked. That's
Okay.
creativity.
She was well, okay.
You know, fishing, fishing net, I be fishing. Yeah.
Net,
You know, you have to fish. You know, say she just born one fish, so there's room for.
See, you might just be looking at us that we are two here. It's actually just one on this set. Yes. I know, John, you talk this thing where you talk just now.
Okay, let's move on.
We are not moving on yet. I mean, but why would she actually decide to dress in such a revealing dress? You know, just coming back from her, the baby should be about 3 months.
That's what
now,
I said.
Coming
Hello,
back from that. But she
I'm
came out to the
outside.
stage. She said
Hello.
she's trying to get her confidence back. She's trying to, you know, the childbirth have left her with some kind of things that she's not really. So you are trying to, Eloma, you are trying to get your confidence back. And the best way to do this is actually to walk out naked.
See, let me tell you something. You know, when I talked about fishing, now you just read undertone to the fishing. Because if she's trying to get her confidence back, she's trying to tell the world that, you know what, I'm back. I'm back. You get it. And so she's letting them know that, hello, you know, the fish is cooking, the fish is outside, the fish is ready to be eaten. It's fishing net that she won now, so they've trapped her inside that fish. You know that if they want to catch fish, they trap inside the fishing net. So, like, there's a fish to be fried. Like, you know how they say there are many fishes in the ocean, but this fish has been caught, so it's ready to be eaten. Like, just saying. Anyway, let's go to our next story. You know, I told you that let's go to our next story before. You did I say before we go? Okay, so can we go now?
We can go now.
Great.
Let's move on to Solomon Buchi and Nancy Isime. I mean, we saw a video of Nancy's prayer room with Bible passages on the wall.
On the wall.
And then she came with this
gemstone.
This gemstone and placed it somewhere and then sat in a yoga position and just did that. And Solomon Buchi said, it's okay, I see what you do, I see what you're doing. But this is not part of Christianity. You are beginning to pick one and add the other and just make a concoction. This is not jollof rice.
You know how they used to
so
say
it's
that,
either you follow Jesus for Jesus or you follow yoga for yoga. Yoga is even more spiritual than a physical exercise that people see it to be.
You know
or
that.
you follow this one that you just brought now because there are some people that worship elephants.
Wait, Oja, see, you know that on our social media apps, they call something two-factor verification.
Oh,
so it's like
so you want to keep it locked, in the Christian way, and
her spirituality has to, have like two-factor verification.
You
cannot stand.
Physical. You cannot just be there, and there are some circumstances that you will find yourself, and you say Jesus is good, but it will not be enough. So you need some other extra thing because this life is serious.
Let me advise you. If you are looking at or you are looking for spiritual mentor, don't follow that road, because narrow is the road that leads to heaven. You see that one? It's very wide.
It's very wide. So follow the narrow path.
The fact that they carry scripture and put on the back, and they are now doing this one again. It's supposed to tell you that they are already putting sand inside
Gary. A lot of people
Gary.
are mommy geos, daddy geos, but what they are doing, you know. Solomon Buchi have come out to say, see, this is not Christianity. And a lot of people, I was even surprised that, in our world of today where we already say everybody can do whatever it is they want. You can dress however you want. You can do whatever you want. And most times they will tell you that knowing God is in your mind, is a personal thing. So I was expecting the comment section to be filled with, leave her alone. She can do whatever she likes. You don't know her. Let it be between herself and God. But this time around, a lot of people were actually supporting Solomon Buchi.
I saw some posts that were like, she's an adult. She's allowed to do
but before you see such, it's like 1 in 10
I get you, but I'm just saying that
a lot of people
all,
actually were on Solomon Buchi's side, and they're saying, if you say you are a Christian, just be a Christian. If you say this is that elephant head, lion head or something. Gemstone is that one you want, just do that.
They say that you cannot serve God and mammon. Or you cannot be serving two God, and then you now don't know the God that you want to fit. Two-factor verification, it don't used to work when it comes to religious things. Yes, you get it. Aha! Our next story.
All right, Burna Boy and Portable. Yeah. I mean, when I saw Portable on the lineup, I said,
you get it.
This Baba don't do again. I mean, the last time we saw him with his low cut, his hair black. I'm like, then we should have been done with anything that has to do with Portable. Now he's now becoming normal like every other artist. You know, he has changed his ways. Now so I see him with 4 different colors.
Blue,
green,
pink,
red,
green, and
rainbow lomo.
But this time around, I mean, it looks like he's in the good books of Burna Boy. As you know, here Burna Boy has a football academy that he's he's trying to recruit, looking for people that he wants to sponsor, and he's collaborating with Portable. And Portable is like, hello.
He's saying, "Gum me now. I have oil on my head. If you want to make money, come through me. I am the money way."
Exactly. And he says it's not more Burna Boy, that we should call him Burna Daddy. That's what Portable say. I say, look at this Portable. Portable will hype you so long as you are doing him good.
Yes. So
do him small bad like this.
The moment you do something wrong.
Hey. And all of this started from 20 million naira that Burna Boy gave Portable after he beat Speed Darlington in that boxing match. But good luck to, but even beyond Portable and Burna Boy safe, let's even talk about the Met Gala for a bit. We'll just quickly touch on it. Please, waiting Daddy Burna. Even they say she call him Burna Daddy. Waiting Burna Daddy where in that Met Gala.
What happened? Was it in a hurry? Is it that they just called you and told you that, hello sir, you are going there? You just decided to pick up anything from your wardrobe that the color matches.
It's not
and then before you know it, you're now tetracyclic.
No, the thing is that designer look you, give you clothes.
Oh, it's
you
designer
wear
that design
it.
I thought
you look in the mirror and you tell yourself,
say, man are finished. Man are finished.
Yes.
Child are finished.
Yes, child be child die. And you look yourself and you say, oh fine boy, oh African giant. And I'm like, excuse me, which glasses they are used to see? Or which eyes they are used to see it? And even my mommy Burna, sorry ma. You too, you don't tell your son that, hello, it's like this thing, it don't do justice to your skin tone, it don't do justice to your giantness. Because you just allow Africans to be dragging you like dustbin on the ground.
He pain me.
Shout out to the person that designed the Thames and the Burna Boy, because we heard that it's the same person. But Esma or Esa.
Is it that you have them in mind? Like maybe they offended you at a time T and you're like, okay, you know what, these people, I'm going to do something that will really hurt them. I'll find time for it. And then you decided to do it through this means. Because what's in the name of Ankara is that Ankara, it's not bad if she has decided to, represent us, African way and put on Ankara. But that Ankara can only be used during burial stuff. Don't look at me like that.
My own is
the
just
color,
that.
the texture, the everything. I mean, there are bright Ankaras that you could have actually
you could have even used the Ghana Tete. I wouldn't mind. Like,
I mean, Natasha came out to say something concerning this, and she was like, we have amazing designers in Nigeria, the likes of
she did mention Vicky
James. She mentioned Vicky James. She mentioned Tubo. We have amazing
you mentioned,
designers.
Swanky Jerry for the guys.
Even through themselves, Swanky Jerry for them. So why did you decide
But the thing there is, this is the twist that a lot of people do not know. So to appear on the Met Gala, it's not like, oh, you're just a celebrity and, they write you a letter to appear on the Met Gala. It's not necessarily like that. So what usually happens is designers actually buy tickets, to appear on the to go for the event, right? So it is the ticket that the designers buy that would now authenticate their. So it's the designer that determines what artist puts on their outfit. Yes, and then
so you now decided to pick our
the ticket is not cheap, Oja. The ticket is about $75,000 US.
Okay, so let me get this right. So the money that the designer would have used to create something beautiful for the artist was, already spent to get the ticket. So they now had social.
You know why I like you?
No, like let's.
No. Like me to you, you are very bright. Like there's a way you think.
No.
Let me. You see, people like you.
Stop.
I want to compliment you.
Don't compliment me. I don't trust you. I don't trust you compliment
You are very bright. The way you think, it takes a smart person to understand the way you are thinking. Because your kind of thinking is not something that somebody will just grab immediately. That you have to like pause and be like, Keep it up, my dear.
Thank you.
But, don't throw people away.
Okay.
So let's come back home.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So I was just like,
I get it.
Maybe that was because it is the designers now that to get tickets for this event. And you said they pay how much?
$75,000.
Oh, material. Money for material and creativity.
And you know that there's trade war between US and China. So, and you know a lot of these materials are sourced from China. So shipping cost is now expensive. So they will now add shipping.
So all of this now. So by the time they now want to design for this artist, and they feel like, oh, because you're already an artist, and whatever it is that you are, you know, to global. They just gave Burna Tetracycline. They gave Thames, Burial Ankara.
Not even Burial Ankara. You know, if you know this Nelson Mandela Free, all those movies of
freedom.
Yeah, the freedom fighter clothes of those days.
That one is there. Yes. Then Ayra Starr too.
It's not the same person that designed Ayra Starr, but Ayra Starr is looking like, you know that chick, that Gen Z baddie that wants to attend a burial ceremony, but you know she doesn't really care about who died. She just came to the event to slay.
So eat rice and
she's like, yeah, whatever.
Or maybe get contacts from people and be like, you know, I'm sorry for your loss, but you know, I just had to show appearance.
Yeah.
Not bad, but please don't think it.
Let's go to our next gist. Our next gist, you know. My dear.
Stop it. All right, so the next gist that we have for us is concerning VDM. Very dark man.
And the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. So we'll not be talking too much on this because of the sensitivity of the issue, but it's quite important that people know that Very Dark Man was arrested by the EFCC on accounts or allegations of, financial malfeasance. And some people say money laundering, whatever it is, you know. But the EFCC came out and said that, you know, they had received several reports. They also said that they had invited Very Dark Man several times. They invited him through an address that he is known. And, you know, I think they even said that they had reached out to him on several occasions and he did not grant them the audience. And so that very day, Very Dark Man had told the world that he's going to the bank to fight because of his mother over, you know, some transactions that were going on his mom's account. And so EFCC, they're like, you know that when you want to catch somebody, you see, this life and this social media, it can make or do you. Yeah. That's why sometimes I saw one post, somebody said that if I post that I'm in a particular place, best believe that I've left there.
Yes. I'm not there.
Somebody even said, just know that I went there last week. It is 1 week old. But you see some people, wherever they are,
they'll post it immediately.
And, you know, I'm sorry to take us back, but, you know, that's kind of like one of the things that affected AK. For people that remember, that South African guy that was killed, you know, he was eating in a particular restaurant and he had posted it on social media.
Yes.
And then before, the person just went came and so sometimes you need to be careful the kind of things that you... But anyway, he says he's going to this particular bank. He entered the bank, they arrest him. And then before EFCC came out, there was a lot of agenda that was already going on. You know, people saying that, you know, Mercy Chinwo, it was Mercy Chinwo that arrested the guy, to the point that somebody even went inside Mercy Chinwo's DM to say, you know, release Very Dark Man or one thing.
People really love
Mercy Chinwo block you. You can't come out to say that for Mercy Chinwo to have blocked you. Then that means true. She's the one. Say, what is wrong with someone?
Protest because of Very Dark Man. People actually came out in numbers, you know, with the release Very Dark Man.
Let me tell you, see, when it comes to protest, I used to do like this because it's not the same Nigeria. That's why people went to protest. They carry placard, and then when they interview him, I say, "Oh, sir, what are you protesting about?" He say, "I'm protesting against bad governance." Meanwhile, the thing that he carry, let's not talk about it. So some people, they don't used to hear papo. Once they just hear that there's money involved like this, they will carry the placard. So all those protests, you don't used to.
Anyways, VDM has been released, and a lot of content creators have come out to release video and say, okay, VDM, come out, say something now, tell us the main gist. Just set your camera and say, all right. You know, everybody's just, they're eager to hear from him. But, you know now, once he says something, we will bring it to you.
You know, the interesting part is that somebody like Nedu try and do content as regards the arrest of Very Dark Man. You know, even people will. Bobrisky do laughing video. You know, let me do Rema. I'm not gonna take it easy on my haters. You know, it was more like he who laughs last best. You know, that kind of stuff. But Very Dark Man. Praise it gently, because may you not step the toes of the people that are bigger than you, because your arrest,
It's gonna be massive.
How do you say Benetton in English?
I don't know. It's
cover
gonna be
the
massive.
mouth.
It's gonna be massive.
Yes, yeah.
But don't press it so much when you are watching us. We are not done yet, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, guys, and it's time for Social Finds. All right, let's go see what I have for us.
Okay.
Hey, back. What the hell? Motherfucker, you play too much. Oh, hey, what the heck? What are you doing? Hey, fuck that! What's happening in this house? What's happening? Why are you in this house? Please. He's a play.
I thought they do say cheating is not a deal breaker. This one is not a deal breaker, it's a head breaker. Because see the way all of them are just breaking the head off.
Oja.
Yes.
Oja.
Just small cheating.
You know that I like you. Why are you laughing?
Stop now, but you watch that video now. It's just small cheating. Like, they didn't even come in to confirm that, okay, is my partner really with someone else? Just anger.
It's not even the cheating that I'm looking at. I'm looking at the violence involved.
Potential murderers.
You do me like that. Don't let me expose you. Because I want to bring Edo into this thing, but it will be becoming too much. So let me behave myself. But assume that your boyfriend cheats on you. Which of those actions will you carry out?
Let it happen first.
Ha! I tell you people that this girl, she do have Edo this thing.
No, what I'm doing is, let me, when I'm in that position, I'll know. I've never experienced it, so, you know.
But I mean,
don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't know.
The way I see it as reaction of people who have suspected their partners of cheating. And so that, especially the violent ones, I think
they were
that's
all
why.
violent, but the last one was
Another one was really crazy. And
because if truly it was somebody that was there, you just go to prison for nothing.
Please, when you people are dating, be checking the surah of the people that you want to date.
Be checking their mental.
You need to do mental health check.
Anger management.
Are
Is
you
there
too?
any sign
Don't do anything that
of
will
madness in their family or something?
It's not only
Little
madness,
traits.
because don't do anything that will provoke this thing. Because if you go and provoke somebody like Oja now, the thing that your eye and see, that your eye carry to see, it's not me that will tell you. You will not reach home to hear it. I just say that I should tell you that. But see, this is
Oh God.
very it's very distinct. Okay, let me show you people the one that I have. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go watch it. that man, they say father and son, but let's assume they are father and son, even though I don't really think that they're father and son, because it's looking to me like in that area, the men just have that talent of knowing how to break it, shake it. Do you know how many ladies will give anything to be able to, you get talent, reach the man. Anyways.
See, the day I'll come back for more.
They.
That day is coming.
They.
It's okay.
Oja, you feel wine. You
don't
feel
try
wine.
me.
Don't break and lace in other place. Wine it for me. Gens.
Calm down. Don't you have removed the whining from my.
You know, if you didn't day.
But I mean, I think it's a tribal thing. I don't think they are Nigerians.
No, they're not. They're not.
So I think it's a tribal thing. It's something that maybe they dance a lot there, and whining of the waist is their traditional dance. Maybe they can't do any other thing other than whining their waist. And if you would agree with me, that daddy has game.
That's if I knew. I said this girl.
The daddy has game.
Bad. She's bad. How do you know that daddy have game?
It's
because
the father for
waist.
me. You can take this one.
This world. But seriously though, I think that, let me even ask you, would you want or admire a man that can actually wind his waist like this?
Well, I'm indifferent about it. I mean, if you can wind your waist, fine, good. Yeah.
But
I
like
mean, you get to entertain me once.
Like you wind, entertain.
You know now. Not be every time you be saying at the girl, you get to entertain me, yeah. Babe, wind your waist for me.
But if he's going out in public like this and he's doing all this thing,
it's not as if he will be walking on the street and be winding his waist. You know, maybe we are out
like there's
together,
a show, like
say we are out together and he decides to have a good time and go, wind it for me, baby. Wind the waist. I mean,
so your husband will stand up, put you say Whiskey or Davido or Burna Boy do concert. They now say come and dance. He now stand.
I mean, I know someone that actually became very popular on TikTok through whining of his waist. He's even Nigerian. So he's a very slim guy like that. You know, he became popular on TikTok through whining of his waist. He might not know how to dance, you know, break dance or any other thing, just whining the waist. I don't think a man whining his waist will add or subtract from his
magnitude. That's why I did not say that word. That's why I say his magnitude. But yeah, I mean,
can we be done?
I get you, but for me, please, if you're married to me, this entertainment is for me and for me only. Please, don't carry this thing in the guru, and then everybody now be looking at you and be admiring what is mine. Nah. I'm very
the way she's saying it, and she was the one attacking me for my own video, saying, "Oh, the way she said it now, does it not show that Mom might be the violent one?"
No, I'm not violent.
Maybe Mom might be the one that will actually walk into a room seeing something like that kind of prank and just use her hand
down from that one. This one don't go enter. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to go home. This one is not going to enter.
It's enter.
I've whiskied it.
But it's okay.
I've whiskied it. So that, but ladies and gentlemen, bye. Mwah.